Hello everyone, it's Jack Cotton, luxury real estate expert, author, and agent, and we're continuing our series on how to create your own market preparation checklist. And this all comes about from all the questions I've been getting lately about staging. Should I bring a stager on my listing appointment? Should I get a stager involved? Should I have my seller pay for staging of my listing in the high end before I put it on the market? And if other people in your market are doing that, you can do it too, but then you're like Me Too real estate. What I try to do in all my marketing plans, and what I try to do when I'm developing a USP for myself, that's a unique selling proposition, or for you, is to have things that are unique to me. That's where the U comes from, unique. Also, not in those letters I like to have it difficult to duplicate. So if you hire a stager in my marketplace and make them part of your listing presentation, well, I can just run out and hire a stager too. And then it's like, whose stager is better? And it comes into a real contest about who is the better stager, or whose stager costs the most, or which stager costs less. And I really don't want to get into that, so I try to turn it around into something that makes me different and better. So I want you to be the expert in market preparation. And what is your expertise? Well, how long have you been in the business? In my case, I can say 42 years in the business. In your case, it might be, if you're new to the business, it might be the combined years of your team or office. In the 150 years of experience in my office, we have noticed blank, blank, blank. And I'm going to tell you how to frame this in just 1 second. Or your position in the market. Maybe you're the number one agent in your market. Some of the agents who I talk to and I coach are number one in their office or number one in their market. So when they talk about their market preparation checklist, they can do it from the standpoint of huge experience in being number one in their market or their office or their MLS. And so what have you noticed? What have you noticed when a buyer walks into a house? So here's how I present my marketing preparation checklist to my sellers. In my 42 years of showing properties, I have noticed what makes the eyes of a buyer light up when they walk into a house. I notice what makes them excited. And I also notice what makes the buyers get turned off, what they dislike about the house. Hence my story, A Tale of Two Houses, which if you haven't seen the video, go watch it. So basically, that's what you want to do. When you're conveying your expertise in market preparation, talk about your years in the business, your team's years in the business, whatever can give you the most experience, but always frame it from the standpoint of watching the eyes of buyers light up when they walk through the front door of a house, or sitting in the conference room of the office, looking at pictures online of homes that you're trying to narrow down to go and decide which ones you're going to see, which ones made the buyer excited about going to see in person. Has a stager ever done that? Has a stager ever walked a buyer through the front door of a house? I don't think so. Has a stager ever walked through a house with a buyer? I don't think so. Has a stager ever sat in the conference room of your office looking at listings on a big screen as the homes flash by, deciding which ones to go and see that afternoon? I don't think so. Stagers have their experience, but when you're talking to a seller and you're trying to differentiate yourself from an agent who uses a stager, isn't it much more powerful to say, I've got blank years, decades, whatever, of watching the eyes of buyers light up when they walk through the front door of a house. And I've created this checklist around that. So this is what I've noticed when a buyer walks in the door or views homes on a big screen in my office. So that's how you convey your expertise. That's how you give your market preparation checklist more credibility, more believability, and more value. This is how you can honestly tell your seller that if they follow all the advice in your market preparation checklist, that they are likely to get 2 to 4 points more of selling price than they would otherwise. Has a stager ever done this? I don't think so. So once again, go to my realtor website, jackcottonrealtor.com, watch the video, A Tale of Two Houses, and you'll see how I tell a whole story. I'm wrapping this whole USP in a story. You can think of a story from your own market or co-opt mine if you want to, I don't care. But next time we're going to talk about how to actually create the checklist step by step. It's really not that hard. So just a quick reminder, first Tuesday of every single month is luxuryrealestateunplugged.com. Log in, check it out, sign up. It's the best deal in coaching in luxury real estate on the planet. Think of it as one-on-one coaching in a group setting. You learn from other people's questions, they learn from your questions. It's a lot of fun. Until next time, make it a great week.